Welcome to No Filter, guys. Now, I know we usually have fun here on the show. We laugh, ha 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 ha. But today, I have something really serious I want to talk about. I can't stay silent about it any longer. It needs to be addressed. What the f*** is up with sports bars? I know, right now you're thinking, she's insane, sports bars are awesome. But like, if you were to sit down and think about it, you too would realize they're not that awesome. Here's a bunch of reasons. Like, the beer costs so much more there than it would if you just bought it at the liquor store, brought it home and drank it, right? Also, you can only have whatever beers that bar decided you were allowed to have. What's that about? I like to make my own decisions. Like maybe you want to be a sheep, bah, but not me. I want to pick my own beer and then I want to drink it for cheap. While we're on the topic of selection, I like to select what games I want to watch personally. I don't want Joe Schmo next to me in his Jets jersey, eating wings, getting wings all over his face. I don't want him telling me that I have to watch the Jets game. Who wants to watch a Jets game? Not even you, Joe Schmo. You shouldn't want to watch it because they're bad. So let's watch my game. And you know where I can do that? At my house, where I have my own TV because I'm not a plebeian. I own a television and I have a remote and I can change the channel all willy-nilly. If I want to check and see, I don't know, maybe there's like a particularly good episode of Say Yes to the Dress and I just want to see that one part real quick, I can switch there, switch right back. Sports. You know what else my TV has? Sound. And I can turn it on without having to ask for it to be turned on. Excuse me, bartender, would you mind putting the sound on for the Pats game? And the bartender's like, well, I don't know if we can make that happen. We normally just like to have this Kesha playlist on nonstop during football. It's kind of our thing here, so I'm not gonna be able to do that. Like, I'm the asshole that I want the sound for my football game on Sunday and I don't want to listen to, I was gonna name a song Kesha sings, but I don't actually know any. I don't want to, why would I be at your bar? Your bar sucks. And I know what you're thinking. Be social, Katie. Get out of your house. God forbid you put on a pair of jeans so you can go make some friends and actually interact with the world. And let me tell you something, buddy. I live in New York, where the majority of my income goes to my rent. So rather than leave the place I spend all my money on to spend more money on things, I'm just gonna spend less money and enjoy the money I spent on my fucking apartment. Perhaps the strongest argument for staying home, in my personal opinion, comfort. Across the board, meaning like I don't have to wear adult human clothes and go out into the world. I can just sit and watch games in my sweatpants. If you go to a bar in sweatpants, if your cup is empty, people are gonna drop money into it because they think you're homeless. You have to be an adult about life, but not in my house, you don't. Also, comfort, cool bar stool you're sitting on. What is that made out of? Wood? Sounds real soft and comfortable. Check me out on my pimp couch. Chillin'. If you still think sports bars are amazing, just do me one favor and picture this. Picture a world where you are not legally allowed to buy alcohol outside of a bar. That if you want to have a drink, the only thing you can do is go to a sports bar and have it served to you by a bartender. That's the only way you can drink. You would be sitting in that bar saying to other people at the bar, man, imagine if we could buy this stuff and bring it back to our houses and drink it there. Wouldn't that be awesome? You would be wishing for what our current reality is. It's a luxury and it's cheaper. Why are you going to sports bars? Do you like Kesha that much? Look, I'm not saying I'm never gonna go to a sports bar ever again in my life, because that would obviously be ridiculous. I'm just saying if you were to sit down and think about the concept of a sports bar, it's kind of crazy. That's all I'm saying. That being said, I'm sure you're all still gonna spend your weekends there, so have fun. Bye. Bye.